see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every test. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Walk through the valley, climb mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now, I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Walk through the valley, climb mountains high. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. Can't hold me back now, I'm gonna fly. Wherever we go, Lord, you are good. I wanna live each day like anything can happen. Can't hardly wait to see what's next. I wanna face this world with wonder and excitement. Face every challenge, every test. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Wherever you lead me, I'm gonna follow. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. Life will be crazy, wild and amazing. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. I'm trusting you, God, you are good. I'm trusting you, God, you are good.
Good morning! I have some friends here to help me make bread. Can you guys say hi to everyone at home?
Hi. Hi.
Can you tell them your name?
Finn.
And how old are you, Finn?
5.
5. And what's your name?
Ellery, and I'm 7.
7. You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure you're 7? Okay. And what's your name?
Lennox.
Lennox. Can you look right in there and say Lennox?
Lennox.
And how old are you, Lennox?
3.
3. What? Well, today we're going to learn about how generous God is and about a woman who gave the last of what she had to Elijah to feed him, even though it meant she would have nothing to feed herself and her son, meaning they would die. Think about the last time you gave something. Usually when we give, it's because we have plenty. It's a lot harder to give when it's the last of what we have or the best of what we have, huh? Our friends here are going to get me the ingredients we need to make bread. So we have Lennox and Ellery are going to get the ingredients. And I have my tiny chef here, Finn, and he's going to help me make the bread. All right, so I'm going to really ask you to get me things fast. Can you guys do it?
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a lot of ingredients in bread. Do you guys like to eat bread?
Lennox is really fast.
She's really fast? And do you guys all like to eat bread?
Yeah.
All right, okay, you ready? I need 2 eggs. Give me eggs. Give me eggs fast. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay.
No, Lennox, I got it.
All right.
Oh.
Another egg. All right. All right, I need flour.
Lennox, you don't have to grab anything right now. Flour.
Flour. I'm just gonna fold this one up. I don't know if I trust you with this. All right, ready?
Well, just throw it.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Gonna-
Okay. No, no. Oh, no.
Just throw it behind you. All right, I need baking soda, and raisins. I need baking soda and raisins. All right, baking soda.
That's not the right thing.
I don't know how much to put in. I'll just put a
You
lot
said
in.
raisins.
And I said raisins. Thank you. Let's put all the raisins in there.
Raisins.
All right, now I need nuts, and I need another egg.
Okay.
You're tiny chef. This one. Come on, tiny chef. All right, we'll put some nuts in. you go. Yep. Oh, another egg. Yes.
What?
All right. I think I need one more egg, and then I need some oil. One more egg and some oil. Oh, yeah. Here we go, Tiny Chef. Put some oil in there. I better really put the lid on this with my Tiny Chef here. Okay, ready? All right, and I think I need some sugar and I need yeast. Sugar and yeast.
Show.
Can you go get yeast?
No, you carry this.
Oh, very good. I got sugar, and then I need 2 yeast packets. Can you find those?
What the?
We'll make it sugary bread. Yeah, that'll be good. I think I better close this up, huh, Tiny Chef?
Can I taste it?
Taste the sugar? We'll put some brown sugar in, because why not? More sugar might make bread taste better. There you go, Tiny Chef.
Oh, it spilled.
All right, I'm done with these now. Whoa! Okay, now we're gonna mix our bread up. Oh, doesn't that look good? That looks amazing. I can't wait to eat it.
There's another pack of raisins over there.
Should we put them in? Oh, let's do it. I think I need more help. Do you want to put them in?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Tiny Chef.
Here, how about we
stir
go
that
put
up?
some in? Yeah. So,
Stir it up good.
okay. Here. That's as much as I can get out. Then just
Pour them in there. All right, now it's time to let the dough sit and rise before we bake the bread, okay? So let's put the bread. Oh, we're done with those. You want to take care of that, Tiny Chef? And I think we're done with this. You want to take care of that too? I mean, you are the one who takes care of everything. All right. So we're gonna just let our dough rise there. Now, I have some questions for you guys. All right, come here, Lennox, so we can see you on here. How did you know what to bring me in the game?
you asked for it.
I asked you. I told you what I wanted, huh? Being generous can change lives when we give people what they need, the way the woman who gave to Elijah did. God then gave the woman what she needed. I clearly told you guys what we needed in this game, but sometimes we have to use more than our ears to know what people need. What are some ways we can see what people need? Can you guys think of that?
Eyes.
Eyes, and what would you see with your eyes?
The food that they told you to get.
Oh, okay. What else? What would you see with your eyes?
Nose.
Nose, you would see something with your nose, but what would you see with your eyes? Think about you're at Target and there's somebody outside Target and they don't have shoes and they look kind of dirty and they look really skinny. What could you give them?
Some of the stuff that we bought.
Like what?
Food. Juice.
Food and shoes. I like that. What else? Okay, so you said your nose. Let's see this person smells because they haven't had a bath. They don't have a home to take a bath in. What could you give them?
You could let them use your bath.
That would be really nice, Ellery, to let them use your bath, huh? What else could you give them? What do you guys use to get when you're dirty?
Showers. Shampoo.
Shampoo. What else do you use?
Showers.
Showers. What else do you use?
To
To get yourself clean.
Washcloths.
Oh yeah, but what do you put on the washcloth and yourself?
Soap.
Soap. Maybe you could give that person some soap or deodorant. Now, what can you do? What if you notice someone at school and they're sitting all by themselves? They have no friends at lunch. What could you do?
Sit next to them.
Okay, that's a good one. What else could you do? You're about to go to school for the first time. If you saw someone sitting by themselves.
Not for the first time. He's been in preschool.
Oh, he's been in preschool. You're going to kindergarten for the first time. Let's say you have a friend in kindergarten and they're all by themselves eating their lunch. What could you do?
Sit by them.
Sit by them? And what if you're already sitting with friends?
Probably if you still wanted to sit with them. If they still wanted to sit with you, you could ask if they wanted to come and sit.
They
With
could
the
join
other
your
kid.
friends. I like that. Now, can you think of some other ways you can give people what they need without someone telling you what they need? Think of your mom and dad. What could you do for your mom and dad without them telling you?
If my mom was carrying stuff like really heavy, I would probably come and help her.
I like that. That's good. What about you? I mean, you have a new baby in the house. What could you do to help mom?
Play with her.
Play with the baby? I like that.
Feed the baby.
Feed the baby? What else? Babies need a lot of attention, huh? What else could you do for the baby?
I don't know.
Could you change the baby's diaper?
No.
Why not?
If he was old enough, he could.
You don't want to do that, huh? Oh. Those are all great ways to help people.
Mom and my dad change babies.
Yeah, mom and dad do all the changing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you guys could help mom and dad with that. Now, we can also ask God to help us see people's needs and help us to be generous in giving to their needs. God is generous, and with His help, we can make people's days or even their lives better through giving our time, help, friendship, maybe even more. All right, well, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today and helping me make this. I mean, can you see how delicious that looks? I'll bake it and I'll bring it down to your house later, okay? And you guys can eat it for dinner. All right, thank you so much for being here. Can you say goodbye to our friends at home?
Goodbye.
Today we're learning that God is generous, so we should be generous. I have some really cute little people here. You may recognize their faces. They're gonna say hi to you real quick. Why don't we start with you, young man?
Hi, my name is Isaiah and I'm 8 years old.
I'm JT and I'm 12.
And I'm Sienna and I'm 10.
Now, as we get to know and appreciate God's generous heart, it becomes more natural for us to reflect His heart by giving to others. But you might be wondering, what if I don't have anything to give? After all, a lot of what you have really belongs to your parents, right? Or at least is not something they would be happy about you giving away. Let's see what the Bible says about what you have that you can give generously. But first, you will need a bank bag. So I'm gonna give you a bank bag, bank bag, bank bag. And you need a pen, so take a pen. All right, now let's see what Jesus has to tell us about giving. In Mark 12, 41 through 44, and he sat down opposite the treasure and watched the people putting money into the offering box. Many rich people put in large sums of money, and a poor widow came and put in 2 small copper coins, which make a penny. And he called his disciples to him and said to them, "Truly, I say to you, this poor widow has put in more than all of those who are contributing to the offering box, for they all contributed out of their abundance. But she, out of her poverty, has put in everything she had, all she had to live on." What does this verse show you about giving, even when you don't have much to give? What do you think, you guys?
I think it's like you can give even if what you
You're
have to
homeless.
give isn't what you think would be good. It's just like
Jesus.
all you have. So
So you're saying that you can always give, even if you don't have a lot.
Yeah.
You can always give. Okay. Well, even if you have a little to give and you give it, God sees your heart and He sees your giving. So what do these verses show us about giving even if we don't have much? What are some ways you get money or you could get money?
I can work in the yard and like pull weeds for my family.
Okay, so why don't you put that on the back of this dollar, and you can put that on the back. Ways you make money, just write it on the back. And then you can put it in your bank bag. You might want to open it since it's out. Now, our friends at home, you can find this on our children's resource page, and you can print it for after the service. Well, do it while your parents have their church service, and think about different ways you can give. All right, now we're going to give you another dollar bill, and I want you to think of something that's not money that you can give to a neighbor. And then can you share with our friends at home what you wrote?
A gift basket.
Ooh,
I said I can start a conversation with them.
that's a good one. What about you, Isaiah?
An action figure.
You give them an action figure, and you like your action figures, right? That's a good one. All right, I'm gonna give you another one. Put it in your bag. Okay, now I want you to write something that would be free. It's not something you're going to give them. It's not a tangible thing, something you can touch. It's something you can give them. I'll give you a hint. Did you all write smile?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to get another one. You're going to think of something else that's free that you could give them. Do you want to share what you wrote?
Smile or a high five.
Or a high five. It's a good one.
I said friendly high five too.
I like that. What'd you write?
Kindness and love.
Oh, how do you do kindness and love? How do you give kindness and love? You're good at this. Look at the camera and tell our friends, how do you give kindness and love?
You can share and give.
Yeah, what do you give? Kindness and love. How do you give kindness and love? That's a really good one, Sienna. Jake, how do you give kindness and love?
You can like spend time with them and show them you care about them.
Okay. What if you saw someone on the street and they had holes in their shoes? What could you do for them?
I could give them some money, or like so they can buy some new shoes.
Yeah, what else could you do for them? That's good.
I can give them food so that they can eat.
Okay.
Buy new shoes for
Buy
them.
new shoes. What about maybe your dad has some shoes he doesn't want anymore? Right? Okay, what if you saw somebody on the street and they'd fallen and they'd cut their knee? What could you give them?
I'd probably go and get my parents and see if they can like help out some way, cause yeah.
What else could you give them? What would be a tangible thing you could give them? Somebody gets
bandage.
hurt. A Band-Aid. Very good. Our friends at home, what are you most excited about to give generously? Here's a tricky question. Which of these are things you can give away but still keep, like a smile? You have unlimited smiles to give and still can keep. Even if you and your family do not have a lot of money and you are not rich, you have talents, time, kind words, love, helping hands, smiles, and obedience to give generously. Who can you give your obedience to?
My parents.
Your parents?
Teachers.
Teachers?
Grandparents.
Grandparents. That's all really good. Now, do you think it is giving to them if they ask you to empty the dishwasher and you get up and do it with a happy heart, and then maybe you do a little extra by taking the kitchen trash out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be giving, isn't it?
Be kind.
It's giving of your time, yes, but is also giving your love by obeying your parents. And most of all, if you believe in Jesus, you have the best gift ever. You can share your faith with others and let people know about God's loving heart, which is so generous that He gave us His only Son, Jesus. The best part is, unlike money, most of these things never run out. You can give almost all these things over and over, and you will still have more to give. Just as God made sure the widow in our Bible story never ran out of food, God is generous and has given us more than enough to give generously to others. So what does this mean for us, guys? In our Bible story, the widow was generous and gave Elijah what he asked for, even though it was all she had. It's hard to be generous when we try to keep things for ourselves. Let's try something to see if that's true. So if I gave you a balloon, you gotta use your imagination here. If I gave you a balloon and I told you to hold on to it, you don't want to give this balloon to anyone, and you're gonna squeeze it really tight so you can't give it to anyone, what would you be worried about happening?
Popping it.
Popping it. Okay, now we're gonna try something else. I'm gonna take this down and we're gonna try something else, okay? All right.
Oh.
So now I want you to put your hands over this white
This.
tray, and I want you to turn them the other way. All right, now I'm gonna give you sand. Okay, now in both of your hands, I want you to squeeze it really tight and then turn your hands over like you're gonna give someone a fist pump. Oh. So if you had a balloon, you might feel a little stressful about thinking about popping it, right?
Yeah.
Now, how do you feel with the sand?
Like it's just gonna drop everywhere.
When has being greedy or holding on to something too tightly blown up in your face like a balloon could?
Like this.
Times I've held on too tightly, I've always wished I just shared it in the first place. So now you have your sand. Can you show everyone at home how much sand you have left in your hands? And then can you see at home, can you see how much sand fell on the white tray?
And on the table.
Was it easy to hold the sand with an open palm or a closed fist? Which was easier?
Open palm
palm.
like this.
Oh, so it's easier to give if you're holding your hands out like this. But if you're holding it tight, what happened?
It
all
just spilled
fell.
out.
Yeah, we need to be open to God and giving to others, not closed like this. God is generous. Rather than hold on tightly to the good things he gives us, let's be ready to receive from him and openly share with others. All right, do you guys want to introduce Wyatt? How about on 3 say, and here's Wyatt. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
And here's Wyatt.
In my wrestling, in my doubts, in my failure, you won't walk out. My God's love will lead me through. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Yeah, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Yeah, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and sing. My God's love will lead me through. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Yeah, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. Yeah, my lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. Far before us, you're the brightest. You will lead us through the storm. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore, safe to shore.
Isn't that such a cool truth, kids, that when life is difficult, when life is hard, that we can trust in the Lord and he will carry us through? Let me pray for us real fast as we wrap up today's lesson. Lord, thank you that you are good. Thank you that you are our deliverer, that you are our hope, you are our strength. Lord, during this confusing time, may we trust in you. May we trust in Jesus and in the hope that we have in your Son. We love you, we give you praise, and we say that you are good. All God's children said, amen. All right, we'll see you again next week.